Damo, just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry, but I regret absolutely nothing. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, gotta make sure I select the right difficulty. Gotta make sure it's not bitter, though. That probably won't happen, ever. But I also probably said I'll never do mild in this game either, so... So don't... yeah, just... River Dean Fit, just don't listen to what I say. Okay, we're mild. We good. Also, I have not touched mild in this game in years. So I have no idea the health values of anything, or how long bosses should be taken. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, remember when I said I'd never do a new game in No More Heroes 1? And that because I estimated it would take like 5 hours? Heck, Private tells that story quite a bit, like how he went up, because, you know, he was interested in the game, and he was like, you know, he naturally asked me because, you know, I was an active runner. Like, how long, have you thought about, you know, new game? Like, no, it's too long, and then he proved me wrong. Which I'm glad I did. Waypoik, welcome, and dude, I learned earlier today that you subbed with a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And because I have to deliver it, gonna say the line. Welcome to the UAA. You are now ranked as one of my subscribers. Yeah, I really appreciate that. You even did it when I wasn't streaming. I was almost like, for momentarily, until I realized what day you subbed to me, I was actually kind of guilty because I'm like, oh my gosh, did he like sub to me on a day and I just didn't realize it? Yes, thank you so much. Enjoy your one emote. Dude, Skelter, or Skelter, whatever your name is. It does remind me that I eventually, I mean, I don't have income right now, but maybe I could probably justify commissioning an emote from somebody, because I know exactly what I want my second emote, the $10 tier emote, to be. I mean, you won't get away with this! No! Out of my way! And presumably I might get payout within the next, I don't know, couple months. Actually, no. You see, what I was thinking is that doing the Grasshopper Manufacture, like an 8-bit version of the Grasshopper Manufacture, Hopperman logo. Right? See you in a bit. I think I mentioned this before, but that's my idea. Like, I have a perfect vision of what it should be in my head, and I know exactly who I want to commission for it. The catch is that I don't know what I want to make for my $25 emote. Yeah, that aloof. Yeah, exactly. The aloof-looking grasshopper. Like, you could easily use it as like as some sort of like sarcastic emote or bored emote. Just Kappa, but with more style, maybe. Or maybe not even Kappa, but something a bit snarkier. I don't know. Even more snarky than Kappa would ever be. And I know exactly. It's the same person who made Shentox, Shento Smug emote. Exactly. It's just the I want the $10 or the $25 emote. I still haven't come up with something that I really want though, like something really Really nice. Although, mind you, I doubt that anybody would ever sub to me for 25 bucks, but then I doubted anybody would ever sub to me for 10 bucks. Although, granted, Shentok and Poik $10 sub when it's, you know, September, where subs are half off, so. But still, it's still appreciated, mind you. But it's a tier of subscription that I didn't expect to get, so who knows. Off chance I do get a $25 sub, I would want them to actually have emotes to use. Okay, let's see. Can I kill enemies in one slash? Like I said, I have not touched this difficulty in years. Okay, you still die in one hit. Nice. I don't know, since I have two... There's an enemy there. Anyway. There's an enemy right there, dude. Not used to that. Anyway, since I have two people who have the second tier of sub, it's like, I think I should probably get a $10 emote as soon as I can. Gosh, I don't want to skimp out on, you know, people who actually give me money to do this. Oh, that's not too bad actually, because there's a cutscene. That's okay, so it didn't matter at all. Oh, whoa, where am I going? Oh, whoops. That did it. Alright. Oh, wait, I can make this work. Maybe? I didn't expect to kill the guy that's over there, but I killed the guy. Whatever. Wait, one more. I killed the guy I didn't expect to kill, and didn't kill the guy I didn't expect to kill. Or however I'm trying to say it on the fly. Okay, let's see how long it takes to kill Mr. Copeland here. I'm wondering if this is the case like in No More Heroes 1, where the beginning of the run is very, very similar to Sweet. Initially, with some, well, you can tell to some extent, but it's not a major difference. But then by the end of the game, everything starts clearly having way buffed up health. Oh, nope, don't do this to me. Oh, wow. That was a legitimately excellent Nathan Copeland fight. I was worried at the very end, since that plant was blocking me, that he was going to activate a cutscene right there, but I mean, he pretty much didn't attack really much at all. Besides that, like, he knocked me back once, I think, and then at the very beginning, he always gets an attack out. At least he tries to. But yeah, legitimately great fight. And I really could not feel any difference from Sweet, although if I put them side by side, you could probably see the difference. I imagine he has a bit more health, but not a whole lot. Makes it too noticeable. And maybe I should do this game one-handed as well. Because I know I'm going to do it for No More Heroes 1 eventually. Maybe for this game too. If I'm that starved for new ideas.
Over here.
Yeah, fair point. Touche. I mean, there's probably like, I don't know. I've said I'll never do bitter in this game, but I've also like considered, I legitimately considered what I would do, like the route I would take. Whoa. So that's not even 100% out of the question. I think the only thing that I probably would say I definitely wouldn't do was like, you know, like I would not run every single game I speedrun back to back. But even then, it's like, I'm sure there's a situation where I would justify it. But, I don't know, I wouldn't do that to myself, generally. I have my limits. Alright, welcome back, man. Will be interesting to compare my splits against Sweet after I finish the run. So far, I'm not feeling really much difference at all compared to Sweet. But I know it's making a difference in the bosses to some extent.
Ready to get your ass kicked? Bastard! Help me! Fuck you!
Oh, darn everything. Like, I think I've done it before. I would consider at least doing No More Heroes 1 and 2 back to back. But they both have, you know, short hour-and-a-half category, well, relatively short. It's not like me trying to do, you know, Killer 7, like all categories of Killer 7 back to back. And that would take, what, 10 hours. Assuming I get PB pace, or close to it. It's still on the table. It's just that I need to find like the right week, and I need to be in the right mood. Every single time I've tried to schedule it, it always ended up feeling out of a sense of, okay, I need to do it now, more of out of obligation than it was me actually fully ready mentally and in terms of scheduling. I'm still searching for basically when I'm in the right mood at the right time. But it is 100% still on the table. Like, it will happen, it's just I need to find that right window. Like, see, I wouldn't be able to do it, like, for the next few weeks, because that's part of the reason why I, you know, haven't streamed for the couple days, because I've had rehearsals. And I've been I've been tired, or, you know, I was at rehearsal. And on the days I might have been able to stream, I was like, I'm not feeling it. But like I wouldn't be able to stream. I plan on doing it on a Saturday. It's like, and you know, I have rehearsal the next day, and or the show when that happens soon. Aren't you? So I wouldn't be able to do it like, you know, in this month. I mean, the estimate, like in my practice walkthrough, which, mind you, the full run will probably be faster, but my practice walkthrough of the route was about 10.5 hours. Or was it 11? It's in that ballpark. Like basically 10.5 to 11 hours is what my practice run of the 100% route got me. At least as far as game time goes, which isn't fully accurate. So like, it's possible to like get it done in one day, but just that's so exhausting. And generally, I simply, barring, you know, a really great game and I'm in, you know, a good mood, like I really cannot marathon games like I used to as a kid. At best, I can do maybe 5-hour sessions, but I really can't play, you know, a game anymore for 10 hours in a row.
Damn it! The power system's busted!
So, like I said, I need to be in that right mood, or I'm finally ready to commit to the run. Yeah, I know, right? I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel any difference at all. Yeah, I remember. What was it? I think it was Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I think I did 2 12-hour sessions for that game, like back to back to complete it. When I first played it, rather. Or when I first played StarCraft, I think I played that game for 12 hours in one day. My eyes were bloodshot red by the end of it. It was great. Nowadays, I really cannot do that. I can't do that, and I don't really want to do that anymore. I mean, at most, like, I've done like 2 5-hour sessions in one day. Like, I play in the morning, and then, you know, I do my stuff, and then I play, like, before I go to sleep. Yeah, and that's also true. Like, there's a sense of I have responsibilities. When I was a kid, I was able to do so, because my only other responsibility was, you know, school. And, you know, on a vacation, wouldn't even matter at all. Now it's like, I'm not even employed right now, and I still, like, I have stuff I need to do, and, you know, and look for a job. So it's like, I can't personally justify that anymore either. All lost and found? Please do it on emulator, though. I don't, for your sake, please do that on emulator. I wouldn't want you, like, for 6 or 7 hours doing all that, like, hunched over. Oh, I'm disappointed. This is awkward. Now I can feel the difficulty ramp up in terms of health, because normally it wouldn't take as many hits to kill that smaller guy. Whoa, camera. Okay, good, yeah. Such a shame that DS capture is just terrible. I probably should. I think I muscle memory using the power. I should have saved these guys like I normally do. Oh well. Chances of getting a red split are 0%, so. This is really just a D-rest run, getting around the board. So I'm not too worried about mistakes right now. I mean, okay, see the way I don't emulate games. That's just and the only exception I made was for Killer 7 because I own that game. So and I own Flower, Sun, and Rain. So I don't know, Nate. I might consider. Like, it's not, my copy isn't here, but I do own it. It's just in a different state. I might actually pull the trigger and start emulating Flower, Sun, and Rain. Actually, I'm getting my jollies. I mean, ideally, I would rather run on console, but it's just so inconvenient. And I mean, I do own the game, so. The legalities there, I can somewhat justify. Yeah, it's a charming little game. It's mainly it's more of an it's really more of an Atlas game than you know than a Suda game, but you can still feel his influence, and it's worth at least one playthrough. Yeah, exactly. Suda Jason is the best way to put it. Oh, whoops, camera. Okay. Play many? Not really. I mean, I want to play more. Just don't really have a lot of systems where there are a ton of Atlas games. I played Trauma Center Second Opinion on the Wii. And, Contact, and, yeah, I think that's basically it. Oh, what the heck, dude? Okay. That was strange. Oh, I do own a PS2, it's just in a different state. Nice camera. When I visit, you know, my parents' home, I do plan on, if I can, bringing it with me up here. The reason why I could have extended that power and used it a bit more, but I wanted to use it just for a quick battery charge. Okay, the Persona games I wanted to play, definitely. Yep, I can feel he definitely had more health. Definitely felt it there.
Full power.
Plus, if I have my PS2 here, I can play Metal Gear Solid 3 every day. Well, not every day, but if I wanted to, I could. That being said, if I did bring my PS2 here, I would need to find a place to put it. I don't exactly have a wealth of space table here, but I could make it work. Plus, if I got a PS2, I would need to find a copy of God Hand, which is a game I've been meaning to play forever now. Right now, I finished Portal 2 last week, and haven't touched it in a bit because I've been busy, but I do plan on doing more stuff in that. And find something to do the co-op campaign with. Other than that, no, not really. I was thinking of going through another game on my backlog sometime this week. I think Amnesia: The Dark Descent I was thinking of doing because that game has been on my radar. Or, a game I've been meaning to play in my backlog. What the heck? Whoa! I didn't realize there were guys there. Huh. Well, that's new.
Hey, what you got there? Some fucking-
Okay, so there are more guys on Mild. Good to know. There are probably more guys on Bitter as well. But that doesn't matter because this back path has nothing. Huh. Well then. Oh, you guys playing anything? I like how he already has Beam Katana out and we have to see that again. Would have been nice if you had to do that. You know, if you got caught and had to take out your sword. You wouldn't have to go do that again, but whatever.
Piece of cake.
Please spawn more enemies? Thank you. Okay, oh, whoa. I think it took out every wave. That was nice. You see, Final Fantasy XII is a game I do want to play. But I'm assuming that they're going to release the International Edition, the HD International, rather. Or whatever they're calling that fancy re-release. Presumably to Steam, and I think my laptop might be able to play it, considering, it's just a facelift of a PS2 game, I'm hoping. The Danganronpa I need to play. And apparently Mario and the Rabbids Kingdom is apparently a great game, despite everybody, despite the universe making that nice seem like it would not be a thing. But apparently it's a thing. Like Mario and Rabbids is one of those things that just did not look like it should exist. And be good. Yeah, you didn't know. Even I knew that, Awesome. This was a good tiger, by the way. Also, note to self: learn how to speak better. I didn't describe my impressions of Mario and Rabbids properly. Yeah, that was a great tiger. Oh, it's a little bit of an early split, but it doesn't matter too much.
So the dead.
You want me?
Ooh, did I parry that? I think I parried that. Wait, is the boss literally 5 hours, or I assume you were exaggerating or something? Like, is it actually 5 hours for everyone? Easy, boss. Okay, the game can crash if I move, so I'm just holding my controller as still as I can. Takes hours. I can't tell if that's if that's just like if that's like bad game design or just inadvertently brilliant game design. Because they knew people would actually try and do it. Hey Dukuro, welcome. If I butchered your name, please correct me on it. But welcome. Oh hey Shentok, thanks for the host. Much appreciated. It's a tribute to the game director. Okay, that makes more sense. You've been waiting for this all your life? Dude, this is mild, not bitter. Okay, yep, we got this fight. Or not this. Or not this fight. Fair enough. Okay, the strategy that we use for Sweet works in New Game, but it doesn't work in New Game Plus on Sweet as well because of how health works. But I don't... It might not work here too on Mild because the boss still gets stunned quickly enough and moves, but we'll see. The way it works is that I just keep slashing until I get the ecstasy power charged up, which I still don't have yet. You're gonna move, aren't you? Oh, I was gonna pop it, but I didn't want to risk losing it. And here's what I do. You unleash it on the boss. And it follows him. And if you don't do the QTE there, you can keep it. It works much better on New Game because of how health works and how quickly you can stun the boss. So we use it to a certain extent here in New Game Plus, but it doesn't work nearly as well. Just based on health and how hard you're hitting. Holy bitrate? Yeah, I'm streaming at it. See, this is the smoothest my stream has been. And I'm sure you're still getting some pixelization. Or pixelation, however you pronounce that word. Like, this is the most stable it has been in a while, and it's still not as high as I want it to be. Way to jinx it? Well, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, the Mark III in general hits pretty well. So even if your attack patterns aren't exactly perfect, you can still kill everything quickly enough. Ah, dude, get closer to the guy. Although I think something that I haven't implemented yet in a sweet run, simply because I haven't done any sweet runs, is use the peony for the hit me for the final boss, because. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right.
This is getting fun.
So, like I was saying, I plan on using the peony for the final boss. Wait, Shentog, you're coaching people now? In Suda games? I'm so proud. I mean, well, did they actually do it though? And did it work? Yeah, it's the teleports, which are terrible, such terrible design. But the Peony is just so good with range that it ends up helping so much, and it stuns the boss quickly enough. But did they do it? Is the thing, or did you not stick around long enough? Or well, presumably you were there, considering giving the advice for that boss specifically. Oh, if someone was talking to you in your stream, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I still keep... I know the lasers don't do anything, but my muscle memory is so ingrained, I just end up avoiding the lasers even though I know it does nothing. Like, Damo has told me on multiple occasions that the lasers don't matter at all. And that's something I need to train myself not to do. Maybe I should rename this split Skip Lasers, or Run Through Lasers, something of that, just so I remember. What is this camera angle? Darn you. Oh, am I too far? I'm too far. There we go. Or too close, I guess I was. Okay. Let's see if I can get the strat. Because he has more health, it's less likely I'll get the strat completely, but... Basically, few high stance slashes, roll, high stance, roll. Oh, yep. But still sometimes it gets away from you. Nope, he's on. Darn you. Oh, I mean, Jasper has lasers too. Oh, I hate this attack. Nope. Darn you, game. Wait, did he? Where are you? Oh, right there. There's our joke. Fair point. Alright. See, I would normally be saltier about him getting into an elevator, but since he has more health, there's a higher chance he'll, eventually get out of my grasp, so. Twice I'm kind of salty about, but once I would kind of expect in a run.
Just give me your name.
Kind of like how in No More Heroes 1, for Harvey. Like, if he does a QTE attack in new game, it's like, well, it just happens. You really can't do much about it except deal with it. Ideally, you wouldn't get any, but it's not in your control. Alright, time for something completely different, since this level is nothing. So for those who follow me on Twitter, you may already know, but those not on Twitter or don't follow me, I've created Suda51bot. It's Suda51_bot, or at Suda51_bot. And I think it is possibly one of the greatest things I have ever done on the internet. It posts lines from Suda51 games every hour, and I love it dearly. Like my child.
Hey, ready to get your ass kicked?
So if you haven't already, just go look at it and just bask in the gloriousness of all of it. And just all of those wonderful, wonderful lines. No, seriously, it's like, when it says a lot when every time I look at that bot, open the page, it's like, oh my god, I'm just so happy. That, like I love that bot. Yes, yes it is. That is one of the lines. I don't think it's shown, I don't think the bot has posted it yet, but it is in the pool of lines to use. You see, I'm inputting everything manually, like I'm not blindly dumping a script, like the scripts of games in. And I don't like putting a lot of filler into it, which is also why I'm putting it in manually. But that is one of the lines. Oh shoot. I was trying to jump and that would make me invincible, but oh well. Right now I'm at a pace of putting in at least one chapter of a game per day. I haven't put in a chapter of a game today though. Probably do that. Darn everything. I'll probably do that after the stream. Like, certain games though. Like for the Silver Case, like I have the full script essentially, but one chapter for a script for that game is like 138 pages long. Mind you, that it has the Japanese in it, so I naturally edit that out. But even then, that's still a massively large document. So I haven't put as much in the Silver Case as far as chapters go, but like as far as actual content, there's still as much, even though I put more chapters in Flower, Sun, and Rain into it. Hey Mugen, welcome. Good to hear you're good. You see, I haven't put any No More Heroes 2 quotes yet though. Partially because there's no script for it, but I could probably start putting lines in soon. Just been caught up with other games. Right now, I have Killer 7, No More Heroes 1, the Silver Case, and Flower, Sun, and Rain quotes in the bot. So I should probably put in some No More Heroes 2 stuff into it. Yeah, there are no More Heroes 2 quotes at all on the bot. Nice, got the parry. Didn't expect to get that since I was getting out of the stun. So the catch is that, like, if I wanted to put in, like, the scripts of Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Damned or Killer's Dead, like, for those first two games I mentioned, I haven't actually played them. But I do want to play them, so I don't want to spoil them. for myself, even though I imagine like there's not much of their plots. And Killer's Dead, there's no script for that game written out. But I'm also not a big fan of that game's script, so I'm not sure if I want to parse through it. But then I don't want it to be, I don't want the bot to be biased. There is naturally some degree of bias into it because, like, I am creating the bot and I am selecting what lines to use and how to input those lines, like whether I chop some of them up or make, you know, full short paragraphs. Yeah. So yeah, since you guys, you know, specifically request them, I will start putting in. Actually, I might do that tonight. Like instead of putting in like a chapter of a script I already have, I think I might put in some No More Heroes 2 stuff since you guys requested it. It helps that I can easily find, you know, cutscenes online of this game, so I can easily verify lines myself. Ah, darn you. I know, I was thinking of, say, posting on Twitter, hey, does anybody, like, want to make a script for Killer's Dead or Lollipop Chainsaw or Shadows of the Damned? But it's like, I don't want to ask anybody to do that for me. Obviously, Destroyman was resurrected by Dr. Magnar. +1 to anybody who knows what series I'm referencing. Alright. I don't actually know if it's from Snatcher. But it's you're pretty close. Yeah, it's Metal Gear. Dr. Mad. I mean, for all I know, he had a line. Or Modnar. I'm like, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I haven't played Policenauts or Snatcher, but they're games that I do want to play. Good old pre-Metal Gear Kojima. I guess pre-Metal Gear Solid Kojima would be more accurate way to say it. Okay, is this any different on mild? Nope. Oh, whoa, he normally charges, but then he didn't. Well, he did eventually, but that wasn't like his first move. Ah, darn you. You see, it's a darn, dude. See, it's a shame that like he gets no real development at all, no real cutscene at all. Because I do like the fight itself, aside from the questionable bumper car section. But I think it's a fun fight, even if the dragon is a bit annoying. Whereas, you know, you got New Destroy Man, where I like the concept of the fight and he has a great cutscene, but the execution of the fight itself leaves a lot to be desired, so yeah. Well, you can say that about, at least in my opinion, you can say that about most of this game. There's no indication, there's nothing in the game that indicates that Ryuji is a disciple of Thunder Ryu, or not much that indicates that Ryuji has anything at all. At most, there's narration that says, Ryuji got some ancient power, or some power from the east. Well, but other than that, there's nothing. I mean, Thunder Ryu wasn't the one with the dragon. That's Dark Star in No More Heroes 1. I mean, you could probably maybe make some theories or interpolate something, but it's like there's really nothing in the game to indicate it. And it's a shame, especially considering Ryuji is ranked number 7. I feel like they could have done more with that. Like even on the nose, like an on the nose Killer 7 reference, I would have been happy with. So, oh, that'd be a good theory. I actually like that theory option. Oh, I didn't even mean to parry that. I mean, I'm glad I did, but still. Yeah, I like the Mimi fight, and she has a great cutscene. One of the few in this game that I really, really like. Dude, I'm nailing the parries for this fight more and more. Not a perfect fight, but I'm actually really happy about it. A lot of good things happen. A lot of nice parries.
No way.
Alright, time for everybody's favorite part. So if you need to get a snack, and then after you finish that snack, you need to get a second snack, feel free to do that now. Favorite part is getting trashed? Fair enough. "100% will happen, mind you. This is doing this run is, there are several reasons why I'm doing this run. One is because I wanted to do something a little different. 2, because I wanted Damo to suffer. And 3, it's just general D-Rust. Get the game back in my bones. Because 100% is going to happen. Again for this game. Yeah, the only reason why I will have the quote unquote world record in this category, like that matters, is because Damo works during the week generally. That's the only reason why I'll keep it for more than 24 hours. At least 2 or 3 times Damo has beaten my time within a day, if not within hours. At the very, like, the more I go through this, like, I can feel the effect of mild, but it's not major. Like, bosses take a little bit of more time to kill, and a few enemies that certain instances do, but like, it's not major. I imagine Bitter, though, would have a massive bump up, and the difference would be there immediately. But right now, it's like, I notice it, but it's not that much different, really. Nice. Please, more enemies spawn. Yeah, Damo, dude, just in like any percent alone in this game on Sweet, he's like faster than me by like 5 minutes. Like, just like notably faster than me by a good margin. Like, he is the master of this game. Oh, that's not good.
Strawberry on the shortcake. Fuck you. Special delivery. Piece of cake. Ready to get your ass kicked? Huh.
Oh, come on.
Hey, look at this joke. Out of my way.
Okay, so tell me, how badly is the stream chugging right now? Can you count the pixels? Really, the biggest thing about Bitter is just the boss fights. Like, I'm not worried about the levels nearly as much, but I think the final boss fight is the biggest reason why Damo and I have not touched Bitter as far as speedrunning goes. It's just... Whoa! I don't know what just happened there. Like, it's telling that the split we're most worried about in Bitter is the very final split. Nice! Yeah, like, this is the smoothest my stream has been. I'm still dropping frames now and again, but like, it's not chugging badly. Like, Shentog is actually sending me a Wi-Fi repeater, and I'm really hoping that it helps things out with making sure my internet connection is stable all the time. Because this game and No More Heroes 1 really benefit from a higher bitrate. Like, my bitrate is at 777 right now. Yes, I picked that deliberately. But I prefer it to be like at least 1,000, if not up to 1,500. Just because of all the blood effects. Killer 7, actually, it doesn't matter as much because there's not as much on screen all the time. I mean, it would naturally look better, but it's not as vital. But for this game, for No More Heroes in general, it's just a higher bitrate is necessary without it becoming a mass of pixels. Yeah, I'm actually really happy though it's working well today. The Wi-Fi repeater is coming in tomorrow, hopefully. Whoa! Hi, car. Yeah, see, I've tried. I've done no damage, bitter bloodberry only on every boss except with Jasper. Like, I practiced it, I've tried it, I think I might be able to do it one day, but it's so frustrating. Like, I want to do it with the bloodberry. And I got what you meant, no worries. Like, hats off to you for being able to pull it off. Also, something to note, like, I've actually, you know, I've mentioned it multiple times during the stream, without really pointing attention to it, but I'm actually parrying now in this game. It's not as broken as it is in No More Heroes 1, but I've gotten significantly better at parrying in this game. Like, for the past year, it's just I haven't done runs, I've mainly done YouTube stuff with this game, whenever I have been active with it. Like, if you look at my... I've done a bitter no damage boss battles on YouTube with Henry. And, like, the only way to make Henry... Because Henry... Stream regulars know that Henry is a weak character as far as slashing goes, but his projectiles are super strong, so I had to depend on those for quicker charges and parries. Is parrying easier? I wouldn't necessarily say easier. I think it's more of they give you more opportunities. There are more things that... Oh, late split, but whatever. I think the game simply lets you parry more things. I don't know, I really don't feel like it's easier. I don't know, I never really thought about it because the way the combat works in each game, they're naturally based on the same idea, but they feel a bit different, so I'm not sure. Where am I going? Wrong way. Yeah, there were a bunch of attacks that you weren't able to parry in the first game. Like if you notice that in, you know, like the Mimi fight, I was able to parry like the, you know, like when she's slamming on the ground, or when she does that fancy big punch attack. Stuff like that. That the first game would probably never let me do. Indeed, Shintok. Ooh. Ooh. I've met with a terrible fate, haven't I? Let me just get the ecstasy power, please. Oh, nope. 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 Thank you. Yeah, this part definitely is not as bad as on Sweet. This situation. It could probably happen on Sweet, but I would probably be able to get out of it a bit more quickly. Yeah, like actually, it's a good thing you mentioned Destroy Man because in the first game you cannot parry the Destroy Spark at all. But in this game, you can parry the Destroy Spark pretty easily. Like that's a clear example of, you know, the same exact character using a similar attack. It's the same attack, actually. And being treated a bit differently.
Here I come. How beautiful it is.
Oh, oh, come on, game. That was totally the right time to parry, or to dodge. The moon isn't that big, Suda. That's true. Wouldn't it be something, though, if you could parry that? Insert Kill the Moon theory here. Or not. Yeah, that's what I call it.
Bring it on! Piece of cake! Faster!
Oh, I thought... There we go. Thought I triggered her already, but I didn't realize it.
Here I come.
Alright. Aside from a couple of nastier mistakes. Nastier moments. That for the like 80% of that fight was actually really nice. Yeah, I know, my joke theory is great. It was like my pinned tweet for months until the Sudabot one.
Catchy as hell.
Yeah, I haven't added any new commands lately, mainly because that's a bit of an artifact of my stream. Like, it was used a lot earlier, but, you know, all those commands, like exclamation point lame, exclamation point OST. But nowadays, my stream has reached the point where nobody really uses them anymore. I mean, they're still there, in case somebody still wants to use them. It did help keep my stream more active. Back in the early days when my stream was even smaller. The demo was... I think I called demo lame. Didn't I call zombie lame as well? I've called multiple people lame on stream. That I remember. Who barely beat me in a race. There have been several of that. Yep, this is certainly a bike section, guys. Hey Leon, welcome. Expect to see more of this game in the next few weeks. I still need to get Killer 8 done, but my gosh, that... Many of you have been here, but... Yeah, it's been just... It's been brutal. Estimated time of this run, you mean? Oh, so you're... Yeah, Shentok was actually saying that. He didn't mention your name. He was mentioning he was telling somebody that the Peony was best for the final boss. And I can confirm. In fact, I will show you. When we get there. Alright, but the estimated time for this run, I think, will be... Oh, let's say 1:45 is my estimate.
Entering next level of battle mode.
Oh, whoops. Stop rotating. Oh, darn you. He's teleporting. Oh, I hate the rocks. Like, I really hate them. Did I lose stream? Nope. Oh, rocks. Vladimir is just so inconsistent. Oh no, the Wi-Fi repeater actually has not come in. It was estimated to come in today, but it didn't. So it'll probably come in tomorrow. Because it's in Massachusetts. And hopefully tomorrow when we race. By the way, guys, Nate and I plan on racing tomorrow. Anyway, when it comes in, hopefully it will help our call. That way you can stream, we can both stream at decent bit rates and maintain a conversation. Yeah, I dislike the rocks because you oftentimes, like, the way they're spaced out, once you recover, another rock will hit you. One of those situations. Oh, there we go. Worst attack. Because it takes so long and you can't damage him with it. Whoa, I didn't even realize it was teleporting. Oh, that's so mean. Please, don't do the thing. Okay. Ugh. Vladimir is just such an unreliable boss. Partially because the way like, naturally there are attacks that I don't like bosses to use, but when he does bad attacks, like, you end up not being able to damage him at all. Either he teleports or he goes up in the air. Well, as far as completely punch only, no. Because punches cannot do finishing blows. Like, you need to finish off bosses by doing a final slash. However, you can get enemies and bosses to as low health as possible with punches. So as far as, a literal... Oh, we're in the next best part of the run. So as far as, like, a 100% punch-only run, no, it's not technically possible. But as far as the spirit of the run, just use punches as much as possible, yeah. You could probably do a run like that. Like if I were to do it, I would basically give myself a rule where I cannot slash unless it's for a killing blow. That would be the closest way to do it. It'd be kind of like what I call my pacifist run in Killer 7. Yes, I need to kill things, but for the most part, like, I kill as few things as possible, and pacifist is the best way to call it. So if I were to do a run like that, I would call it, you know, a punch-only run, but then, you know, have the disclaimer, hey, this isn't... The title isn't 100% accurate, but it's the closest thing. Now, wrestling moves can't do finishing blows, unfortunately. It has to be a slash. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but you probably have. But there is a video of someone who did Margaret only punches, with only punches. And he didn't actually kill her, but he ended it by doing a wrestling move. He was basically like, well, I consider the fight complete, even though we didn't actually kill her. But he used the wrestling move as a finishing blow, as far as, you know, punching her goes.
Hey, what's the matter?
Alright, this is another section where you can get a snack. Because this entire level is way too long. And I can definitely feel the health of the enemies being that much higher. Yeah, eat some snacks for me.
Ready? Hey, what you got there? You got some nerve ready for your feet.
Whoa, okay. That's nice. That's really nice. Nice camera, by the way. Oh. Come on. A little bit wonky there. Alright, good tiger.
Out of my way! Help!
I gotta love the camera to this game, am I right?
Special delivery.
Because I recall seeing a trailer of this game, and Suda mentions, oh yeah, we improved the camera, and I'm like, Suda, no, oh yeah, no. Improve the AI, it's like, they improve the AI, it's like, oh, I guess, yeah, still, no. You fight more than one boss at once? Oh, yeah, still technically maybe, but no.
Bring it on! You're a joke.
I mean, from my understanding, I mean, they did cut some things out in this game. You can see a little bit of the, cut, you know, stuff cut for time, but, like, yeah, it's like, no. What you're saying is technically correct in some cases, but yeah, no. Oh, Shinobu and Henry don't punch? Fair point. That'd be an exception, though. It'd be like a Bloodberry only run of this game, which I have done. Like, you'd basically say, yeah, well, too bad, can't do it for this section, but anyway. Oh, come on, game.
Too late. Bring it on! Bring it on!
Oh, battery. Nice.
Gotcha.
Exactly what I wanted. Did they remove? Oh no, you can do ground stabbing. It's just, and mind you, it was like a little, sometimes wonky in this game too, or in the first game, I mean.
Come and get
But it's still in the game.
Hey, what you Fuck that! You fucking
I don't know, see, like I said, it's easy. Like I tend to infamously rag on this game a lot, particularly the writing. But I mean, the fact that I still play it a lot indicates that I like it. It's very easy to get caught up on the negatives on this game, especially when it's the writing, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason anybody should play Grasshopper games. Maybe not the only, but I mean it's the big reason why I'm a fan of Grasshopper.
bring it on! Help! Special delivery!
But the Mark II though, No More Heroes 1. Yeah, it's like use it as a basically like a baseball bat. How can you not love that? Only say positive. I'm trying to be more positive.
Be one with your force.
I have been more positive with this game. Yeah, I mean there are some good lines, but I think for the most part, just the writing to this game is not.
Get some.
I mean, let me put it, like, my favorite cutscenes are like the Destroy Man, new Destroy Man cutscene, a character from the first game. Then the Dr. Let's Jake cutscene, based on a character from the first game. And then I also like the Alice cutscene, and I like the Mimi cutscene. But like when 2 out of 4 of my favorite scenes in this game are based on characters from the first game, like that says a lot. Yeah, I mean this is still one of my most like. As far as like my favorite Wii games go, this would still be up there. If not based on the sheer amount of hours. Like I've put like, I think I put like 14 days into the first game. I think I put still 17 days into this game. Not 7 days, not 17. Different number. 7 days into this game.
What you got there? Piece of cake.
Like, I mean, this game was not directed by Suda, but it's probably the best non-Suda Grasshopper game they've released in the past few years. So, yeah, and there's some. I mean, I like. Oh, Kimmy, I do like her scene too. Fair point, Shentok. I do like her scene a lot. I forgot about her because we don't fight her in a run. I mean, the core mechanics are solid enough in this game. Like, I think the main reason why this game, as flawed as it is, the main reason why I think this game succeeds, where say Killer's Dead or Lollipop Chainsaw or Shadows of the Damned don't succeed, is that this game is still based on the foundation, and in turn riding on the coattails of No More Heroes 1. So as flawed as it is, I mean, it still has that foundation to work off of. Have they even confirmed Naomi? Or Travis Strikes Again? Not that she had much of a presence, really, in either of the first 2 games. Yeah, I didn't figure that. Well, here's the thing, though. Like, Killer is Dead is... It's the best way to describe it is that it's a Suda-inspired game. Oh, that's not good. Darn it. Like, it's actually, in many... glad you brought that up, because in many ways, like, I think Killer is Dead... Oh, that's actually useful. Killer is Dead and No More Heroes 2 are many ways opposite. Like, No More Heroes 2 is... In many... It's basically not... How do I phrase it? In many ways, it's not a Suda51 game. Like, it's... You won't find many references, like, to Killer 7, or not even that many to No More Heroes 1, if you think about it. As far as, you know, themes go, but there are no real direct references to other Suda games beyond its direct predecessor. Like, there's no real Kill the Past elements in this game at all. No real thematic continuity between this and the rest of Suda's main core titles. But like I said, because this game is using the gameplay and the foundation of No More Heroes 1, it's still pretty fun, flawed as it is. Whereas Killer is Dead, like, it's clear, like, Suda was one of several writers for the game. And there are many elements of Killer is Dead that is pure Suda. Like, there is a Kill the Past story in Killer is Dead. Like, there are many of the aesthetics of Killer 7, of No More Heroes 1, even of the silver case in Killer is Dead, but it's just not well written. It's just an interesting dichotomy between the two. Like, No More Heroes 2 isn't really a Suda game, but it's still fun, whereas Killer is Dead has more of the Suda flavor. But, like, it doesn't have the writing to back it up. Oh, why did I split? I guess I didn't. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I don't know. I'm not quite a fan of Killer is Dead's gameplay. I mean, it is more involved, but I don't think it's necessarily the most fun. Like, I think the core combat to No More Heroes is more satisfying than Killer is Dead's. It's less involved, but I think just... I think it's just, more satisfying. And, like, it just feels better, even if it isn't necessarily deeper. Oh yeah, like... No More Hero, like, No More Heroes, like, I would not say the entire theme of No More Heroes is Kill the Past, like, but it is there, it is downplayed. Like, it has the elements, like, we don't learn much about Travis's past until the very end. A character from Travis's past shows up, and he must confront his past. And then he must in turn kill that past. Like, it's there, but it's not put to the forefront. It's very much downplayed. No, I mean, an appearance from, you know, a character from a previous Suda game is also another thing that they often do. Where am I going? In, you know, Kill the Past sort of stuff. But yeah, No More Heroes definitely, first game that is, definitely has Kill the Past elements. They're just downplayed because No More Heroes is aiming for different things. I mean, well, that said, one of the reasons why I'm sure they're using Travis, they like Travis a lot, is simply because Suda still has the rights to use Travis. Like, he can't use any of his, he can't use Killer 7 characters, he can't use a lot of his stuff from, you know, pre-Silver Case stuff, because he doesn't own the right to that either. Like, Travis is Grasshopper property, and he can use him as much as he wants, which I'm sure he's, you know, happy about that. Oh, darn it. I hate it when it does that. Yeah. At most, I just want a re-release. Killer 7, just... Killer 7 HD, give me that and I'll be happy. I haven't played Let It Die, but I've heard surprisingly good things about it. Oh, that was a good attack. Like, the general vibe I've heard of, Let It Die is generally positive. I mean, No More Heroes, No More Heroes 1 is just satiring a gamer. Like, Travis is meant to be the stereotypical gamer. Like, the ending is all about how, you know, it turns out that his journey ultimately had no meaning, but he continues on anyway. He finds that exit they call paradise by ending the game. I'm not explaining it well because I'm in the middle of a run. But, I mean, there are many things No More Heroes 1 is doing, though. That said. Oh, darn it. Alright, that was a pretty okay fight. Not too bad. I think this, looking at the splits here, I'm thinking we might be closer to a 150 than a 145.
You are incredible.
Unless I get really good slots.
Everything I hoped for.
Tell me your name.
Promise me you won't forget. There once was an assassin named Alice.
I won't forget. Alice. Sylvia!
Know the future? Days of Future Past? I was thinking of the comic book story, but okay. I mean, mind you, I haven't read the story nor watched the adaptation, but I know it's a thing. Kill the moon? I agree. Kill David? Are we just killing everything now? I actually do own a digital copy of Days of Future Past. I just have not read it. And I haven't seen a single Marvel movie since high school. So there's that. Ironically, it was X-Men First Class, which I actually really, really liked. At least then. I don't know how I feel about it now. Ah, glad about multiple kills, not glad that I got that. Oh, He's supposed. Ah, he's behind me. Oh, you. Jumped on. Ah, darn it, 2 bells. Didn't get what I wanted though. Alright, thanks for dropping by, boy. Oh, catch you later. And thanks again for the sub. Really appreciate it. What are some flaws? I mean, the slot machines, the way they're random, that's one thing. One of the intelligent changes they made in No More Heroes Paradise is that they let you store the powers, that way you don't get a situation where you're super powered with nobody to kill. And while I do understand the purpose of the overworld in No More Heroes 1, I think the game would have been stronger had they scaled it down just a bit. Like, I think had the overworld been 20%, if not even more than that, at least 20% smaller, and heck, they probably, like what Heroes Paradise did, maybe cut out the North City, or at least adapted it a little differently. I think the game would have been stronger for it. Oh, I hate you. I'm also not fond of the free fight missions, which are one-hit KO. I think that's a little wonky. The bike could have been a little bit smoother to control. And maybe I'm just speaking as a speedrunner, but having the phone calls be skippable would have been nice. So yeah, like I said, I mean, No More Heroes 1 is not perfect, but I think it's still one of my favorite games, and I think it's pure Suda at its best, before they got hit with massive executive meddling. Hey, I mean, I already need to play Hotline Miami because apparently they're featuring that in Strikes Again. Like, I am not kidding or exaggerating when I say, like, if a game is featured in Strikes Again, I will have to play it. Oh, nice. Didn't expect to kill the one behind me. Oh. I don't mind difficult games. Oh, darn you. I still do not get hitboxes in this game. Sometimes I get a death blow and it doesn't kill something near me, but then it'll kill enemies that look like they shouldn't die, but die. I don't know. Like I said, it's a game I guess I have to play. Apparently he's mentioned Shovel Knight. That's a game I also... Even before it was featured, though, or he mentioned it, it's a game I did want to play. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Mugen. Catch you later. Take care. Actually, can I get you closer to... Oh wait, no, because that doesn't matter. Wait, camera! Oh, whoa. Being weird on me now. Please kill everything. Oh! That's actually even better than what I want. Dude, I still hate the chainsaw guys to this day. Even knowing how to deal with them. Kill the bulky guys if I can do it. No. Oh, come on, game. Ah, should have been able to kill more there, but whatever. I killed a few. Oh, favorite track? Probably Philistine or We Are Finally Cowboys Golden Brown. Oh, come on. The credits theme is also pretty solid in this game, too. Oh, hey, we still have music. There's a glitch where if you get a power during the elevator section earlier, there's no music. Hey, we have music. I don't know. I've been playing this game for many years now. Yeah, like 7 years now. Still don't get the death blows in their hitboxes in this game. Because there are many times where I'm like, oh, you should have died.
Ready to get your ass kicked? My way. Help! Fuckhead! Piece of cake!
Although I guess you're right, the weapon we use in No More Heroes has better range. But maybe it's just maybe I'm mentally comparing the two games. Expecting kills to get when I'm simply thinking of a different game and turn a different beam katana. When is new game minus? You're funny. Well, I don't know, it'd be interesting to play this game on emulator and maybe find a way to show the hitboxes, see how they work. Just to know once and for all, like, how they actually work. Yeah, maybe we'll meet the wrestlers that he watches in all those tapes. Oh, darn everything. Also, I'm still salty that this game's soundtrack only had a limited 1,000 release in Japan. Still salty about that. I'll kill you twice over, I forgot about that one. That's a good track too. Ooh, please. Let me, please, enemy, spawn. Spawn, quickly. Stop running. Ah, darn it. Yeah. Oh, well, it was still good, just... Ah. Oh well. Wanted to kill this wave. Also, that line is... I put it in the bot. I had a smile on my face when I put that line in. Although granted, I mean, script of the first game is so good, I mean, I think I'd have smiled putting all the lines in. Wow, I'm still surprised, like, my stream hasn't died at all. It's like the most stable it's been. What gives? Oh. Kill everything. And triple bells is useful, it's just, it's kind of wonky. Hey bullets, welcome. Yep, it's me. How we going? Come on. Last you showed up during the very end of the run, but at least you get to see the climax of the run. Things are going better than not. Teasing me with 2 bells in a row. At least the enemies are already out, so not too salty about cherries here. Oh dang, it seems like this might be closer to 2 hours then. Yeah, the higher health of enemies and the bosses towards the end here definitely started stacking up. Cherries are worst when, like, in the parking lot when you have to wait for things to get out of the vans. Here, because enemies were already out, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but yeah, they're not ideal. Oh, and I need to switch to the peony. That's the thing. Leon, if you're still here, you'll get to see. You'll get to see it. Wait, let me... Okay, that's a good time. Good time to switch during that laser attack.
What happened? Here I go.
It doesn't really matter at all in the first phase, but in the second phase it matters. It's just best to switch in the first phase if you can. Mind you, this second phase is still terrible, like you still die to it, but if you throw it to me out a window at least. But it definitely mitigates it a bit. Ah, darn it. Does that sometimes. Alright. Here's where the real final boss begins. And assuming I don't mess up or he doesn't knock me out the window, you will see why the Peony is best.
This is a fight to the death!
You like this fight? Dang. I don't like being near the window because if he knocks you into it, it's a one-hit KO. Dang, you're the first person I've ever seen say that you like this fight. I don't like being near the window. Teleport. Fair enough. I mean, you have done this battle, no damage, so. You like the challenge. Even though some of it's fake challenge. Teleport to a better location. Ah, come on. Honestly, that was a great fight. I didn't like that he was near the window so much, but yeah, he didn't really knock me down too much. Didn't do too much teleport spam. I hate that right hook. Also, the range of the Peony helps for this fight as well. Oh, I was gonna use the attack on him. I'm using this for a quick charge. Didn't time it quite right. But yeah, as you can see, Peony's pretty great for this fight. Hook can be parried? Oh, thanks for telling me. That's good to know. Never thought to try. Still learning in this game. Okay, and time is called when we do the final QTE.
Go! Oh, fuck!
1:54:22. That's about 20 minutes slower than my sweet New Game Plus PB. But hey, first time I've ever finished this category. Or I guess anybody's finished this category. Can't wait for Damo to beat my time by several minutes this weekend.
Now that's paradise.
Alright, thank you for your GGs. Now let's... I mean, it doesn't matter because I have... This is my first run. But... Here, have all the splits. I'm gonna get something to drink. Yeah, exactly. He'll just... He'll probably like do it during his sleep. He'll wake up at like the final split and be like, "Oh, I just beat Adrian's record." All right, I'll be right back. Oh wow, that actually clipped. You can see it on the mic. Guess that's what you get for cracking open a cold one. Well, let me just say I'd rather... No, you almost got it right. It's C, not a K in your command. There you go. You got it right. Like I said, I'd be okay if Jasper Phase 2 was not in this game. Replaced with something better. That's just me. Right, is anybody gonna stream, by the way? If not, I'm finding a host target now. Naturally, I'm done after that, but... All things said, I mean... That was actually a very solid run. Like, a lot of good things I mean, not a lot of great things happened, like... A lot of not great things, I mean. Like, Destroy Man wasn't good. Some wonky level stuff, but I mean... Yeah, I'm generally pleased with that run. Now, let's see, who do I want to... No, let's let Auto Host do it. Later, not now, KK. I think I know who I want to raid. Mind you, I probably won't ever run this category again, but it was fun for what it was. Well, man. Wait, are you gonna stream now? I mean, it'd be... Are you gonna stream now, Odson? Or later? If not, I mean, I found a raid target, but... Not now, okay. I didn't figure as much considering time zone. Oh, I got that comment, yeah. I'm sometimes forgetful on responding, but I got it. He's on a break now, but somebody's doing some Yoshi's Island. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Nate. YouTube strats. Hey, he's on a, yeah, this runner's on a break, but he's gonna go back into it. Presumably. And even though it doesn't matter, I'm gonna save for game time. Oh, alright, well, I am done.